back with another video. Today's video is just going to be on how I get this flawless 613 hair, how I tint my knots, dye my hair, and get it the perfect blonde. So if you guys are interested in any of this, just keep on watching. Bye, y'all. Today's unit is from Arabella Hair, and this is their 22-inch 613 unit. And this is how it looks on the inside. It comes with this elastic band plus the straps right here and the combs, and she is pre-plucked, very pre-plucked, might I add. Hairline looks so good. So yeah, we're just about to get started on her. We're gonna be tinting the knots and toning her with a permanent hair color. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys everything we're gonna be using. To tone the hair, we're gonna be using 12A and then 12AA, and one is a frosty ash and the other one is a Nordic blonde. For the knots, we're using 7NN, and this is roasted pecan to tint the knots. And then for these products, you want to use a 20 volume. So I just got the Wella Tango 20 volume developer, and after I do all that, I'm gonna give it a purple shampoo bath. Yeah, and this is just the Ion Cool Blonde. I love the Ion line. That's just like my thing nowadays. I lied. I'm gonna use 12A and 10N. I'm gonna scratch the frosty ash. Okay guys, so most of this is going to be a voiceover. Right now I'm just putting in, I want to believe, the 10N, and I'm doing 1:2 ratio. So 1 thing of colorant and 2 things of developer. And I'm going to use, you'll see when I get to the Nordic blonde, I'm going to use that package of the Nordic blonde. Then I'm going to go back to using the this container from the 10N to do the developer, but that's just because they are in different packaging, but they are the same fluid ounces, so it would be the same ratio for each of them. The Nordic blonde was just a gel form and it was in a tube, whereas the 10N was in liquid or cream form and it was in a bottle. So I'm just going to use that same bottle to do the developer for the Nordic blonde color as well. So yeah, right here, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm just gonna mix these together in separate sides of the bowl, and then I'm just gonna transfer one into the other one once I feel like I have them good and mixed together in their own single compartments. I'm just gonna mix them together. Now you can totally do these separate and just apply, you know, different colors to different places and do like this highlight, low light, you know, thing. But I will say that even when you mix it, you don't just get a flat color. It's a very pretty blonde color even when you mix them together. So I'm just going to apply this to the hair in no specific manner. As you will see, I'm just going to be applying this to the hair, directly to the hair from the bowl, messily, all that good stuff. It doesn't even matter. It's blonde and it's not like a color that's going to be like patchy or anything like that. I am making sure that I move it throughout the hair really nicely and evenly, but I'm not taking my time with this at all. I'm doing this just as fast as it looks like I'm doing it. I am doing it. I am taking small sections of hair and doing it, but at the same time, I'm very much so doing it messily. now I'm just rinsing this out. I'm rinsing the color out, and these are permanent hair colors that we're using, so we're not toning the hair. It's considered toning because we are just changing the tone of the hair, but we're doing it with a permanent dye instead of a toner because toners do fade. So right now I'm just rinsing out all that dye, and I'm about to do the purple shampoo bath, and I'm rinsing this out thoroughly because dye just gets super thick once it sits in the hair, and it's like so hard to rinse out. But yeah, I'm just rinsing it out thoroughly. To make a purple shampoo bath for my unit, and I'm just basically, I put the stopper in the sink, and I am just like putting a little bit of purple shampoo in there, making sure all the clumps are nicely distributed, and I'm gonna leave my unit in this mixture, well, this water, this bath, whatever you want to call it, for 4 minutes. And yeah, we'll be back after 4 minutes and you'll get to see how it tones further. Okay, our hair is all toned, and this is my favorite part. I accidentally went ahead and mixed this together off camera, and so I'm just like showing you guys what I did. But so this is the 7NN roasted pecan. This is like everything. This is what's gonna get you lit, honey. This is what's gonna have your brown skin popping even in that blonde unit. Ladies, please do not skip this step. It's not tedious. It's necessary. Do not skip this step. Do not skip this step. If you're wearing 613 hair, ladies, please. Okay, so for this install, I'm obviously going to do it in sections. Now, I did do somewhat of a widow's peak on this unit, but I did not film it because it's so hard to see where you're at and how you're plucking with a blonde unit. So I did not even want to get into that with you guys because I know a lot of y'all are beginners, and I don't even recommend that my beginners pluck a 613 unit because you just can't see the hairs. So I'm going to be applying baby with freeze spray. That's really just like my vibe when I have blonde hair. I like to apply with freeze spray. It just melts, especially when the lace is as flawless as this lace, which we will get into. Because baby, what lace? Even on this 613 unit with no powder, what lace, baby girl. So yeah, I'm just applying my widow's peak first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and like cut it out and stuff like that. But the rest of it is pretty much self-explanatory. I just wanted to explain what this whole little V section was about and why I was doing it separately, because I didn't want to forget and like cut over it and round out the hairline. I like my widow's peaks, so yeah, that's what that was all about. And the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just play some music until the end of the video. Bye, y'all. As a woman of color, what you want to look for in 613 hair is lace like this. You want to look for high quality Swiss lace or HD lace that turns clear once it gets wet. It just melts into our skin, which is why this wig also looks really natural, because I don't have that cast from a lace. So I just wanted to pop in and say that. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. I'm not gonna do any baby hair or anything just because I don't feel like the unit needs it, just because of the type of lace that it is. And sometimes on 613 hair, I feel like baby hair just kind of like makes it look a little, you know, extra. It's already like really extra, so I feel like you don't really need something that's gonna make it look way more extra. But yeah, so if you guys follow this video, follow along with the steps, then you will surely, like, your 613 installs will look way better than going in your part and in your lace with some powder, all of that. Like, it's not enough powder in the world to give you the look of your knots being tinted. So like, anywhere I part it, it's just nice because of all of the effort that we took. Like, all of that is really just worth it. Like, wherever you part it, it's gonna look like, you know, it's coming out of your scalp just because of tinting the knots. I will say that I did get this method from Larisha Andrea. I've done this method on my channel about a year ago. Her video is kind of old, and I've been doing this method of hers like forever now, for about a year, or a little bit over a year. I've been doing this method of hers, and it truly works. I have like tweaked it to my own likings just because she's a darker complexion than I am, so the permanent hair dye that she uses to tint her knots is a little dark for me, so I just tweaked it to, you know, my skin tone. So if you're around my skin tone, then just follow everything that I used. I put everything in the video. Like, I showed you guys all the boxes and stuff like that I used. I think my camera wasn't filming during one part, but I made sure to still show y'all the box and what I'm using. I'll try to remember to put it in the description box while I'm editing. I hope that I see this part and I remember to put it in the description box. But I know you guys always get spicy about everything coming from Sally's, but everything came from Sally's, obviously. I am going to be recreating this look for my photo shoot for my hair company just because I really do like this, and this lace is just amazing, and it is the same type of lace that I have with my hair company, so for my 613. So I'm definitely going to recreate this for my photo shoot because it is super pretty, and I forgot I haven't had this color in a year. Like, I haven't done it. So if you guys need some help or some tips, just inbox me on Instagram at OG_Emily, and I will help you guys out because I will be redoing it myself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Arabella, for sending me this beautiful unit. You guys, all of their links will be in the description box, so make sure you go check those out, and I will chit chat with y'all in my next video. Bye.